Okay, so you're on the self-discovery path, as a lot of people do when they determine how to maximize their spot in the workplace and influence and things like that. You're reading books, maybe doing some meditation, getting feedback from peers. One of the things you might want to do, and one of the things that I certainly chose to do, was to figure out what my personality type was. The reason why I wanted to do that is not only did I want to know more about myself, but I wanted to know how to interact with other people so that way I can be aware on how I'm perceived to maximize those lanes of communication. And while in our personal lives we can certainly build a nice little box around ourselves, at work we don't have that choice. So the inability to communicate who we are and be aware of how we are coming across to other people can be a problem very, very quickly and repeat itself over many jobs. And it's like, oh man, that job stunk and that job was not for me and blah, blah, blah. But what is the common denominator in all of those jobs? It's you, it's me, right? So the more we know about ourselves, the better. And like I said, one of those ways is a personality type. One of the most popular is the Myers-Briggs personality test, and one of the first parts of that is to take a 70 or 72 question test called the Jung's topology test, and I'll link that below, maybe on the screen. We'll figure out how that goes. So for me, when I did that, at the end of that I was expecting 4 letters, and those 4 letters tell you sort of what your personality type is, and I'll let you guys read more about that. And there's even like pairings and different things that like the N and the T, just different things like that. So for me, I remember when I was done with mine, I was like, come on, you know, be good to Papa, right? Like, let's make sure I'm a good personality and not like a bad personality, whatever that means, right? And I'm like, you know, like rolling the dice, like, come on, show me what it is. And for me, the letters came back INTJ. Okay, INTJ. What does that mean, right? Let's find out, right? So there are lots of great resources to look for to get like really good narratives and understanding of what that means. But, you know, since we live in a social world where we troll everything, I was like, well, let me see what, one of the things that came back was sort of like what movie characters are like INTJs. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. Let me check some of that out, right? And I'll put some of this up on the screen so you can follow along. Basically, some quick ones is some like celebrities and political figures, right? And I was like, oh, 2 presidents are INTJs, Eisenhower and Jefferson. Well, that's kind of cool. Who else could be an INTJ? Mr. Miyagi. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Who doesn't like Mr. Miyagi? Unless, of course, you're under 30 and you haven't seen Karate Kid. You need to go back to the 80s, watch the Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi was awesome, right? So I'm like, cool, I kind of like where this is going. Like, who else can be an INTJ? Oh, sweet, a Star Wars, like, placard. Awesome. So, what am I, Luke, Han, right? Somebody awesome, maybe like Vader, that'd be awesome. And sort of start scrolling through, and INT, Emperor Palpatine. Okay, not sure I wanted to see that. You know, the Emperor, he's all emperor-y and shocking everything, and you know, that's like the main bad guy, right? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let's get another reference, right? Since we have confirmation bias in this world, I want to confirm what I'm thinking, right? I'm Luke, right? And the thing told me I was the Emperor, so let's find another one. Game of Thrones. Okay, cool. Who didn't like Game of Thrones, right? Definitely. This gotta be Jon Snow, or like one of the brothers, or I don't know, somebody, maybe Jaime Lannister, right? Because he ended up being a cool dude. So let me go through here. Let's see. INT, Tywin Lannister, the like most hated villain of all. Ugh. Let's talk. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. My name is Daniel. You're you. It's very nice to meet you. Thanks for taking time out of your day. On this channel, we cover workplace momentum, how to maximize your influence. It doesn't matter if you're in a titled position, a non-titled position, whether you want to be in a titled position, whether you're new, been there a while, you're looking to maximize your brand and your output in the workplace. But very specifically on this channel, we cover no BS ways to do that, laced and enriched with real experiences and my own personal failures. I feel like those are the main gateways to succeed on doing that, as opposed to reading a bunch of academia and trying to pose and look like you're doing the right thing. You definitely don't want to do that. You want to be as authentic as possible, and this channel emphasizes that. So today we are kicking off a 3-part video series on personality types in the workplace, but more specifically, we're going to cover the INTJ, which is one of the most rare personality types. And in this very first one, we're going to cover how to identify an INTJ. The reason why we want to cover how to recognize an INTJ is because they are rare. So this content is going to be great because if you're in that small group, this is going to be very refreshing for you. And if you're in the larger group, which statistically you are, you're going to want to recognize these INTJs and where they're at, how you can communicate with them, and how you can use them to maximize the things that you're after at work. All right, so without wasting any more time, as you guys know, down below, as always, in the description, I'll have all these points time marked for you, so you can go watch whatever you want. And if you like it, go back and watch the rest. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So without wasting time, let's get right to point number 1.